welcome to Aspen Cooking, my friends. Today we'll be preparing king oyster mushroom, shall we? We will fry them and we'll make a beautiful, tasty, delicious sauce for them. Let's get cooking. Let's talk our mushrooms. Here's what we have. This kind right here. Look at it. Just for a size comparison. This is a king oyster mushroom right here. I also bought a king trumpet mushroom. We do this. This is a baby version of a king oyster mushroom. They are in the same family. They're almost the same mushroom right here. So now we're gonna make this guy taste like $1,000 oyster. This is for our vegan friends. Now, these big guys, that is what we want. We want the largest mushrooms. We're going to clean them up and cut unnecessary bits and pieces off. Make it nice and clean, like you're prepping an oyster. This you can use for mushroom potato fries. You can make a mushroom soup, from these parts right here. If you are interested of me making something out of these mushroom caps, please let me know in the comments. Would love to hear from you guys. And then you want to cut it about 1.5 inches, maybe even 2 inches thick. The reason is, once the heat will start doing its thing, they will shrink. And that's okay. We will need a little bit of white wine. Beautiful dry wine. Garlic, thyme, vegan butter, regular butter. You make your pick. Salt and pepper. Pretty them babies up. Now, here's what we are left with. Let's move to the skillet, shall we? Olive oil goes on. Let's test our oil. Oil is just the temperature we need it to be. You guys see these guys right here? These are my indicators. There's a piece of mushrooms that just tossed into the oil. Now, let's get the mushrooms on. I'm gonna get them on, and I'm gonna allow for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side or so. Man, we're gonna make some crazy good looking and good tasting scallops right here. The vegan kind. Guys, it's been about 3 minutes. I just want to check and see what the color is like. Oh, perfect. You guys see that browning? That's wonderful. That is what I want. I'm going to use these tongs to flip the mushrooms now. Perfect. Just like that. It's about time. The color they're developing is beautiful. Love it. Mushrooms do absorb a little bit of oil, so don't be shocked to see that there's a little bit less oil than you have started with. That's fine. They do tend to shoot a little bit when you flip them, so be careful. After I flip these babies, it's time to give them a splash of salt. Just like that. Now it's time to remove these babies from the heat. I'm going to remove them onto paper towel to get rid of excess oil. And we're going to move on and start prepping our sauce. You guys see how tender these are? These are dense. You guys can tell. I'm squeezing them with tongs and they are dense, and that's what you want. You want some substance to them. Now, super easy French sauce. Let's get the garlic smashed. Oh yeah, perfect, just like that. White wine goes on. And now what we're going to do is we're going to reduce it. We're going to reduce it by half, and that will prevent from our sauce being too runny. Now I'm going to add our butter. Butter goes in, it's melted. Once the butter is melted, I'm going to add our garlic, our thyme, and I'm going to add salt and pepper. Garlic. I'm going to go ahead and add our smashed garlic. I want it smashed so I extract all of the aroma out of it. Thyme, if you have fresh, use fresh. If you don't, use dry, that is fine. I'm going to go ahead and salt it a bit. Perfect, just like that. And then crack some black pepper. Wonderful. Let the herb and garlic do its thing and infuse our simple sauce. As a last ingredient, I'm going to use about a teaspoon of lime juice. You can use lemon juice. Just go ahead and add it in to add some of that extra flavor. Perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat now. And I'm going to let this sauce cool off a bit before I add it to our mushrooms. Guys, a few finishing touches. Sauce goes on. Just like that. Every mushroom gets some. Perfect. Just like that. Let's sprinkle this baby with some parsley. Oh yeah. For color. For some beautiful taste. Now, let's give these guys a try and figure out if they truly taste like $1,000. Mmm. Wow. It's so aromatic. And the flavor, you know, it's not too far away from scallops, you know? Like for vegan scallops, this is 100% and thumbs up from me, you know? Guys, again, if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. We'll see you in more videos for you. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Like scallops, but these are mushrooms. It's crazy. It's incredible. Wow. It's so tasty. I can't stop. You're not gonna get any. I'm gonna be done with these here in a minute. So yummy. Can't even explain it, the texture itself. It's like true real scallops. I've never tried anything like that before. This video, this recipe, thumbs up guys, subscribe.